That was a big mistake. I was blind negotiating is how I'd say it.
So finally, I found the biggest mistake Alex Hormozi made, and I was going to make the same mistake, but I didn't think I will make that same mistake from now. If you don't know who I am, I own CollegsAI.com, and it's an AI company for businesses. In this video, I will explain why it is the biggest mistake and why no one should try to do it, even if they are starting a business or even if they are running a business and if they want to implement this thing. And later on in this video, I'll play a clip of Alex Hormozi by himself. He says that it was the biggest mistake he ever made in his life. First, let's see what a good business has. Only 3 things: leads, sales, and satisfied customers. But you can't get those in software businesses. Let me explain. It's hard to acquire customers in the beginning, which means the first customer, unless you already have like huge audience. And I don't think that most people already have a huge audience. Basically, they are starting from the scratch, right? Let's say you already have a huge audience also. Even if you have a huge audience, people will not buy you, which means you don't have sales. Why? Because people don't understand the importance of your company in them. And why people don't understand the importance of your software, your company, is that most of the softwares, they are good at performing one task, right? And I don't think it is actually solving the needs of all of those people. If something that I will buy, but it will not solve my problem, then it's not worth spending money on it. Don't you agree on this one? I mean, I would agree. Let's say you already have sales, right? You also have customers base. But even if you have a huge audience already, even if you have sales, the thing is that if customers do not have a great experience using it, like the software needs to be wow. It needs to be wow. This is the thing I was looking for. And if it meets that criteria, then it blows up. But most softwares, they are not like wow, right? So people are dissatisfied, which means your customers are dissatisfied. And what happens when your customers are dissatisfied? Your company as a whole goes down, right? Your market shares, your whatever it is, it goes down. The other thing I've realized is that in a software business, in tech-related things, like it's very, very, very hard to just even change a button. It takes a month. It takes 1 month to change that specific button and to make it look like this, make it look like that. See, this right here gets very, very, very hard. Like if you do not have any coding skills and tech skills and you are the founder, it gets hard for you. The problem with that, it's you need to hire someone, you need to hire a developer to just change that thing, and that costs a lot of money. To hire a developer, you need to find them, unless you are in a network of like these developers or something. You need to find them, and that takes a lot of time from you, which is not the main goal of your company, which is the different goal, right? Your company has a different mission and you are doing something different. That's not aligning with your company. So there goes your money and time. So I realized this thing from Alex Hormozi, and he said it very, very well, is that if you are starting a software business, you are not a software business, but you are a service business to people. That's when I realized that I should not be doing software business, but rather I will just provide a service to the people. And it's an AI related service. So if you're interested, like you can check the link below in the comments. Now let's talk about Alex Hormozi and what mistakes he made when he started his own software company called Alan, ALAN, and it automatically sends text via SMS to nurture the leads, I guess. The problem Alex had was he was not a coding guy. He was not a tech guy. He was a gym bro, right? If he had to change a button in his website, whatever it was, it would take 1 month for him to just change that thing. In business, 1 month, it's a long time. It's a long, long, long time. Think about how much progress you can make if you are actually committed to it for 1 month. Think about how many pieces of content you can deliver if you just create 2 or 3 pieces of content a day over a period of month. That's over 90 pieces of content. Now let's see Alex saying it by himself.
Software. I see business like there's 3 pieces, right? You've got acquisition, you've got product, and you've got ops. So with Gym Launch, the gym licensing company, acquisition I could cover, product I could cover. With software, I knew how to acquire the customers. We knew how to build the team, but I'm not a code guy. And the mistake that I made when I was building Allen was that I did not have a technical co-founder. And so I had an outsourced development team, and that was a big mistake. I was blind negotiating is how I'd say. It's like I would say, hey, can we change this button? Right. And then you'd say, it takes a month. And I'd be like, feel like you can do better than that. I had no idea. It could have taken 2 years. I had no clue. So I'm blind negotiating, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. And I hate operating from some sort of that kind of information disadvantage. And so that was why it was so difficult.
There's another video where he talks about not starting a software business, rather start a service business. And I will link that video in the description or in the comments below. But do you think starting a software company or tech related company where you have to code manually by yourself, it's a good idea? It's a good idea, or it's a good company to start to begin with? Let me know in the comments below. The other thing is that if you want to know the secret of Alex Hormozi, how he creates content every single day, almost every single day, then watch this next video.